the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. What up? We're back in the building, baby.
Yep. Another edition of the Gritty Gamblers, man. We're here with you on the January 6th episode of the Gritty Gamblers, man. So let's get into it. But Joe, how was your weekend?
Not too shabby.
Honestly, bro, I probably had one of my better weekends I've had in a while, bro. We were cleaning over the weekend, dog. Let me go through the hits real quick.
Jahmyr Gibbs gave 4 touchdowns. She killed me. I needed Sam Laporta to get 1, and they just didn't do it.
So I remember I was tweaking out about the NBA last episode that we had. Well, shout out to the Lakers, the Thunder, and the Pacers on Thursday to handle business for that plus 300. On Friday, we officially, I gotta say this, parlay, we are officially removing the Blues from the poo-poo list. They're gone. The Blues are gone. I've hit multiple Blues bets. They got a new coach now. They are not on the blue poo-poo list anymore. I hit plus 140 on Friday night, plus 140. But then here's where we really came in, bro. We started off Saturday morning with a plus 1,041 hit when we hit Newcastle money line, Alexander Isak to score assist, Bournemouth money line, and Brentford money line. 4-leg parlay, man. Soccer late to start the day. You know how we do. We get it active, Mr. Worldwide. We then moved over to within the next window at the 12 o'clock window on Saturday. Hit a 3-leg college basketball parlay plus 499. Ole Miss minus 3.5. Georgia Tech minus 8.5. North Carolina money line won it at the end off a 4-point play. Shout out Elliot Cadeau, man. We hit that, and of course, you know we had to hit the Washington Capitals, man. You know the homers that we are. Washington Capitals, we hit that. It was minus 105. I didn't want to bet it, but I had to. You know how I am with the Caps. Sunday we had a rough day. We weren't hitting stuff, but we came back late with a nice parlay to close the night off. Plus 520 on Sunday night. We had Cortland Sutton anytime touchdown score. Broncos alt minus 6.5. Devontae Adams anytime touchdown score. Rodgers was trying to sell me in the beginning, but we hit that Devontae Adams touchdown score late. So shout out. And then we even came back today and hit a plus 278. Nottingham Forest, Morgan Gibbs White to score an assist. Whew, we've been on a little heater the past couple of days, Joe. We've been getting advance and survive. We don't lose bankroll. We be at least making bankroll, or we survive in advance with the bankroll. You know what I mean? Like we're not losing on the day.
I feel you. I should do that. I went too crazy Sunday. I knew I shouldn't have.
Yeah,
I really
I did too, but I knew I was like, all right, you get one shot in the 4 o'clock window to lock in a lock. That's what I told myself. I'm not putting. You see, I remember what you put. So you have Laporta too, right?
Yeah, I need Laporta too.
I'm not trying to mix up windows personally, bro. I keep because that was the 8 o'clock window game.
Yeah, I know. I should have done it. It is what it is.
You know, I'm a window. One thing I'm gonna give y'all advice. I'm a window better. So prime example, if a college foot, me and Joe talking windows a lot in this show. We usually do it for college football mostly. Like, we used to have a saying, we skipped the 12 o'clock window because the 12 o'clock window was where the wonky shit happens. But, in general, you're going to have, for example, college football, you're going to have a 12 o'clock window. I'm on Eastern Standard Time, obviously. That's what I'm talking on. 12 o'clock window, 3:30 window, 7 window, and you're going to have your 10 p.m. window. So there's 4 windows. Generally, the ones that are going to be the most consistent are those middle two, because that's where the big games are being played. That's kind of where you can see where stuff's going to happen. When you're looking at the NFL, you got your 1 o'clock window, your 4 o'clock window, and your primetime window. I generally love attacking the 1 o'clock and 12 o'clock windows for most sports, except for college football. I mean, I still do it just because I don't mind the wonky stuff when it comes to college football, because at the end of the day, most of the games are on at 1 o'clock. Most of the games are on at 12 o'clock. Most of these games are on in those early windows. So there's going to be a lot of games where you might be able to find some discrepancies, where you might be able to catch something that's the books don't see. That's why I do kind of personally like attacking those windows. But especially in the NFL, I love the early window, and I usually do well in it. I did not this time, but we came back in the late window surprisingly. But good weekend overall. Good weekend, man. I do got the Caps tonight, by the way. Heads up. I got them three-way plus 110. It's 1-1 beginning of the second period right now, so you can still get them at a decent price. If you still want to take them three-way, because I'm gonna tell you this, you know my saying. Actually, the books are parlay. The books are getting hip. The books know.
Yeah.
It's 1-1 and three-way for us is only plus 105. The books know we're not losing. We're winning in OT. We win in regulation. All right, now it's plus 115, but still, the fact that it's still the same and it's a whole period gone, it's gonna move. It should be like plus 140 if the books were thinking smart, because the period's been gone and it's still 1-1. So they really and we're minus 170 to win. So they still think we're gonna. This is a Washington game right now. The books, they don't want any smoke with Washington lie betters right now.
I mean, I'm not gonna take it. I like playing.
Can you check a game for me?
What's up?
What's the money look like on two games? The Canucks and the Canadians, which is on right now live too, because that's a three-way we might be able to attack. It's plus 135. What and then also check the Florida Panthers Colorado Avalanche, which is at 9. There's only 4 games tonight, so it's the two middle games.
Which one? Florida and
Check that one first because it hasn't started yet. Florida and Colorado. What's the money looking like? Is it Colorado's favorite?
no, Florida. We got the money.
I scratch that. We don't care about that. But you
Oh,
want me to
yeah.
tell you the one? You want me to tell you the one thing I'll say about Colorado?
Hmm.
Colorado on home ice is a freak of nature, bro. The two teams that it don't matter the money, bro. More or less, I hate to say it. It matters the situation. Colorado and Vegas when they're at home. There's been so many times I've bet them live when they were losing parlay and they came back and won. So Colorado in Vegas when they're on home ice, I don't care about the other factors. I just look at the game. This is a close game because they're playing the Stanley Cup defending champions. They are. But man, Colorado on home ice, they're nasty. I'll probably stay off just cuz the line movement here and I think their goalie tandem's a little roughed up right now, Colorado's. So oh yeah, this guy's going to play. Oh yeah, nah. We're not following through on that. Yeah, scratch that. And then check the Canadians versus the Canucks for me right now. That game's live right now.
I don't know if I'll be able to see it if it's live. Canadians.
Okay. I, I saw some sharps on the Canucks earlier. I'm not gonna touch that. But yeah, that's the NHL action tonight. There's not really too much tonight. You see anything catching your eye in NBA at all?
Nah, I don't think so. Let me look.
I know somebody told me they like the Kings tonight, and I can kind of see it because the Heat suck. I mean, so do the Kings, but the Heat like suck right now. Suck because Jimmy Butler suspended.
I can see it.
I haven't placed it, but somebody was telling me that the Kings should be solid. It's late, so depending on how the Caps go, maybe I play that. But that could be cool. I know Wisconsin would have been solid in college basketball, but that game already started, and they're trying to blow. Oh, they're only up 8 right now on Rutgers. Okay, so yeah, that's still not worth taking live because they were only -2 live. So yeah, that's worth it. I mean, they were only -2 at open. So yeah, no. All right, but now we know why y'all here, so let's get to it. We'll start with the college football playoff, and then we'll start with week 1, first week of the playoffs. This college football playoff now, parlay, man. The line's moving for Notre Dame's favor, man. It just went from 1 to 2.5.
Yeah, I see that.
That's scary because the trendy pick is Penn State to win this game. I've been looking at Notre Dame the whole time. I think Notre Dame should win this game personally. But I understand why everybody sees Penn State because they see the quarterback, they see the way Penn State's defense is moving. What I see is I see a Abdul Carter who's probably playing injured or hurt. You got the offense, which is solid, yes, but if you're able to take away Notre Dame's got similar talent. If you're able to take away Tyler Warren, or if you're able to focus on Warren, man, they become very one-dimensional.
Texas got the money.
Yeah, it dropped from 6.5 to 5.5. I'm a little worried about that if I was Ohio State. They're so big-headed right now after probably the two games that they had, bro. They could get caught by a team like Texas, who has Texas is the team who has similar talent to them. Could get tricky. I still lean Ohio State though. I do, but I can see it. I still think out of the four teams right there, oh, the Caps just gave up a goal. Great, great.
Now might be a good time.
Yeah, it's the same guy, man. Oh no, I thought it was for Turkey again. No, it was Tuck. Let's see. We got more soccer coming up too. I could look at later, but nah. What's your thoughts on the college football playoff, like those two matchups specifically?
Yeah, I think it's Ohio State, Penn State, but I don't know where the money's at right now. We gotta wait till the end, till right before.
Fair, fair, fair.
When they play Thursday?
Wednesday, Thursday. One's on Wednesday. The Notre Dame and Penn State's on Wednesday, and Ohio State, Texas is on Thursday.
Hmm.
Man, uh, let me ask your opinion. Everybody's saying the Commanders are a trendy upset pick in the playoffs. I'm I'm not trying to sound biased, but I see it because it's Sunday night football under the lights, man. This is our time. Tampa is a kind of a bad matchup for us, so it's like it's a catch-22.
I do think it is a bad matchup for you guys. I was looking at it earlier today.
Now the line did drop earlier. Went to 2.5. You know, it opened at 2.5, went to like 3.5, dropped back down to 3. So I don't know. The situation, we're gonna have all our guys starting to come back healthy. Like Biadasz should be back at center. I think Lattimore's coming back to play. Like and bro, Marcus Lattimore versus Mike Evans.
Mike
So
Evans, future Hall of Famer.
I generally think now you know what the crazy part is?
Huh.
If we win that game, bro, we have to go to Detroit, man. Ah, no, that's something down the line, but bro, we gotta get through somewhere like Tampa. But yeah,
Been watching Gladiator.
oh.
What the
Now
gods decide.
I actually like the Chargers a lot versus the Texans. I think they're at -3 right now.
Who?
The Chargers.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Let me
They're the
look at.
5 seed. They're going on the road to play the Texans. The Texans have been kind of weird offensively this year. And Justin Herbert is like scorching hot passing the ball right now, getting into the playoffs. So -3, I can see why the Chargers are favored, man. Even though they're on the road, I can definitely see why, man.
I
That
like the
defense is coming.
Rams.
That line dropped too. The Vikings, I think they opened at 2.5, dropped down to one
I
and a
like the
half.
Eagles.
Yeah, sadly,
I
sadly,
like Baltimore
they're
to
gonna,
wax
yeah,
Pittsburgh.
it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be a bloodbath.
And I like the Chargers.
That's why I said I like the Chargers. Yeah, that's where I started off with.
Money line though.
Do you think that could get hooked?
Yeah.
You see, what do you think about that Buffalo game? Buffalo should win for sure, but it's dropping a little bit. No, never mind. It's going up. It opened at 8. Now it's at 8.5. All right, I take that back then.
Denver's got the money.
Probably to cover, but to keep it within a touchdown score.
They got both.
People might be confused by the which Bo Nix they see because Bo Nix has had like two sides to him. It's kind of like all the rookies this year. Every rookie's shown it. Well, now Jaden's looked a little better versus some of the real defenses, but when Bo Nix ran into a real defense, he's got hit. Like that Baltimore game was hard for him, bruh.
Very little toy. I don't even think Jordan Love is going to make it through the game.
He'll be there. He'll play. Jordan Love will be fine. Now, the real thing that is interesting to me is the matchup you brought up earlier. That Vikings Rams matchup, bro. The Rams kind of tanked for that matchup. They want the Vikings.
Yeah, they do.
They think they can take them.
I think they can too.
They already beat them this year, and we made money on it.
I think it's an easy matchup. I think we're just waiting on the money to flip.
I'll say this: the last time we caught this matchup, it was when Sean McVay was in a short week. And one thing we know in the show is Sean McVay is a short week demon. He wins on Thursday nights. This is a Monday night game. The Rams have played in this Monday night playoff game usually the past couple of years. I can see it. I mean, I take Matt Stafford over Sam Darnold, man. You saw Sam Darnold when he's not in scheme and locked in scheme, bro. He's overthrowing everything, bro. You saw it last night, right? You saw that.
Bro, terrible. I fucking took them. That was awful.
Oh, you took the Vikings last night?
Terrible decision. I
Yeah.
thought they were going to be shooting back and forth. Had the over too.
Oh.
This man was seeing ghosts, not receivers.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, we didn't really talk about it much, and we slowed down talking about it because all the sports have taken over. So I just want to give a quick shout out before we move on to like some of the other miscellaneous stuff we got to cover to college basketball in the weekend that just happened because there was a lot of good hoops on. Shout out to Kentucky and Florida, 106-100 in a college game. Absurd, man, absurd. But that was a good game. Alabama won their game versus Oklahoma. Y'all cruise. Tennessee looked good versus Arkansas. Iowa State cruise versus
I think
Baylor.
Arkansas is just bad.
They are, but it's not the kid's fault. It's Cal's fault.
I don't know. They weren't making shots, bro.
Yeah, but at a certain point, they're not getting practice. They're not getting shoot around.
I didn't know about that.
And
They
then
got their
Cal,
money.
and then Cal goes to Derrick Rose's jersey retirement the same night after they get waxed by Tennessee by how much right here? By 24.
That's not good.
You can't set the culture if you're having an own cultural problem yourself. No, yeah, and then Duke's looking like a wagon, man. I'll tell you this, hey, Future Joe. What's the odds on Duke to win the Natty?
Let's look. I've been needing another team.
What's the odds on Duke to win the Natty, man? They're gonna have the easiest path to get to the tournament.
Plus 700.
They're gonna have the easiest path to get to the tournament through the ACC, man. They might not lose a game in conference. Maybe not, man. Maybe not.
Dude, the books know Tennessee's not that good. They got them at 1100.
What's Auburn?
550.
Are they the favorite?
Huh?
Are they the favorite?
Yep.
Who's second?
Duke.
550 and 700 difference. Damn.
Then Tennessee. Then Houston.
That's crazy that those other so they're pretty much trying to tell you something with those odds. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Auburn 550, Duke 750, Tennessee 1,000. Hey, I'll tell you this. Another shout, Iowa State plus 1,200. They got the roster for it. The Big 12 usually sucks in the tournament the past couple of years, but this might be the year. Iowa State, they've learned from their mistakes. They sold a high seed last year. They got a better overall roster build this year. They're bigger in the front court. They got shot makers. They got bucket getters. They got defenders. So yeah, Iowa State plus 1,200 isn't a bad shout. You guys are plus 1,500, but you guys are just inconsistent in my opinion.
Yeah, but if we figure it out again at the right time,
Yeah, but
that's what happened last year. We were
yeah, but
worse.
but the
We were
SEC
worse last year.
wasn't what it was this year. The SEC is going to take a beating out of
Yeah,
you.
but we're better this year.
This is the best conference since the ACC in
Last
2004
year,
parlay. No, the
last year
SEC
we
didn't
weren't
do
even
good
that
conference.
good.
Yeah,
Especially if you look at our out of conference record, not good.
bro, y'all made a bunch of threes. You're not making threes this year. That's the problem. That's why I keep saying you're inconsistent.
But we're gonna make those threes when it comes to March.
Okay, but at the end of the day, them beating you're gonna take in SEC, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to put in perspective for like people like SEC fans. This is the hardest basketball conference since 2004 ACC this year. Like every team's like a top 70 team in Kempom. Ridiculous. Or like top 80, something like ludicrous.
Ludicrous.
Like Florida hadn't lost all year. I think they were like number 7 in Kempom. And then but like for this is going to be the test for Auburn because I think they go about 15 and 3, 14 and 4 in conference play. And I think they split with you guys. Some of their fans might not like that, but it's the truth. I think they split. They're not gonna. I don't think they win on your guys' court, but they're not. They. A lot of them think they're gonna get a sweep. I don't know about that yet. I don't know about that.
No, we're getting this week.
Nah, too far, too far. Y'all not going to Neville. That's not happening. But nah. I'll take the parlay. I'm not even an Auburn fan, so I can take you saying I told you so if y'all did that. I don't like it. It's not happening. It is what it is. Like, but the team to look
Clip
out.
this when it happens.
What'd you say?
Clip this when it happens.
Hopefully we got space, man. We've been trying to get clips the past couple of days. Man, parlay in a plus 2,000 touchdown score. I couldn't clip it, man. I was sick to my stomach.
Crazy.
Shout out Ricky Pearsall.
Ricky Pearsall.
Ah, man. Let's see. We have any action I like? Ooh. Let me go through this NHL for tomorrow, bro. We got the Oilers on the road going to the Bruins. I'm probably taking Edmonton because the line slightly already moved in their favor early. But the Bruins are a fake good team. They're pretty good on home ice and they're terrible on the road. Now they are on home ice, but bro, the Oilers are about to play shutdown with them right now, man. The Oilers haven't played way less games. Yeah, this is a perfect. Yeah, it's setting up for a good Oilers road win right there. You get them plus money in three-way, which is usually a irregularity. You never really get them at that price because they usually blow teams out. Senators and Red Wings. That game depends on who's in net. I'd probably take Ottawa if Olmark is playing. Take the Stars versus the Rangers, man. The Rangers suck. The Rangers suck. You can't even be a fake hockey fan. Y'all actually suck. Like
Yeah,
they're bad.
I don't really care. I saw we lost to y'all.
Oh yeah, belt to ass, man. Belt to ass. 7 goals. Thanks for letting Ovi score. We appreciate it. Um, ah, I don't have an opinion on that Penguins Blue Jackets game. That's a muddy game, man. Muddy game.
Yo, Shador's going to Cleveland, right?
They need to trade out of that pick, right? They should. It fix their franchise, long term.
I think he's going. I think they're not
No, you
smart.
need to dangle that pick in front of Vegas. You dangle that pick in front of Vegas and get 2-3 first out of them if you can, because they're gonna value Shador.
Shador.
Because they're keeping Antonio Pierce.
Yeah, we're keeping chains like and Chris Mel.
He's so mad. You're so mad.
Clown organization. I said sell the team. I got 111 likes or some shit.
Brother, the Jags, the Caps just tied it. Caps just tied it. Nah, but you distracted me. What were we just talking about? When the Caps score, I get excited. Oh yeah, the Colts. Ursay. Nah, man. The Jags, man. Did you see the Jags kept their GM? All right, nah, we're about to get out of here because shout out Ringside Rant. They're about to have their watch along. We usually go 45 on Monday nights, but we're gonna go 30 tonight just because Ringside Rant. They're going to watch along with the new episode of Monday Night Raw debuting on Netflix. So shout out to them here on the Stadium Rant Network. But I gotta get this off my chest. I know I hopped out of camera for a second. Saad Khan, what are you doing, buddy? Y'all just drafted a generational wide receiver talent potentially. Y'all got Trevor Lawrence on this fat contract. Yeah, fire the head coach. That makes sense.
You know who his GM is, right?
That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm landing. Let me land. Let me land.
I try to hijack. My bad.
And you cut Trent Baalke. Keep his job. He's fired Urban Meyer, which was your idea, Saad Khan. You the one who gave Urban that money. He fired Doug Peterson. I think he fired Marone. So this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Baalke's been around for a long ass time. He also survived how many coaches in San Fran, man? And bro, Brian Thomas is the only reason Trent Baalke has a job. I can promise you that. And the reason why this is such a big deal is because you're not going to get the big head coaching opportunities. That Jacksonville has a decent roster, bro. Y'all play them twice a year. You have to see them. You know their pieces. They got a good pieces. You know this.
Yeah, they just.
It's a culture problem there.
Bro, the son is the GM. Come on.
You talking about Tony Khan?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. You want me to tell you my real opinion? He's nowhere to be found with the team anymore, bro. He's running a wrestling company, bro.
Yeah, he isn't doing mad
That's
wrestling.
why that's another reason why Bulky has a job, because stability
He
for
got a
Saad
broke
Khan.
man.
I hated that angle. Oh my god, let's not. But they literally they're gonna waste this opportunity because, and you know they're already trying to get ahead of the curve because you know the rumor is they were trying to make a big money offer for Ben Johnson. Well, you didn't request an interview. So clearly, you know it's not gonna work out. He only 2 places requested an interview, and I think got it approved with Ben Johnson, and that was the Bears and the Patriots, which I think he ends up in Chicago. But
Yeah, I think that's why we didn't fire Steichen, because we're not getting who we want. So,
but
I mean, at least fire Ballard. Like, come on.
I'll let that one live. I've said too much on this show of Ballard already. I'll let that one go. But with that being said, stick around for the Ringside Rant. They're going to be having their watch along for their episode of Monday Night Raw debut on Netflix. We are the Gritty Gamblers, man. We will be back on Thursday. We might go a little longer on Thursday. You never know, because get you guys caught up, especially because we're going to be live during the Ohio State Texas game. go a little longer during that game. You never know.
You never know.
With that being said, man, that's the brother parlay.
That's Matt. Sorry, I
We are,
missed it.
we are the gritty gamblers. We will get out of here, man. Peace, deuces.
Whenever I bet, I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.